Okay, so that's spark plugs in a nutshell, and my promotion to always stay hydrated. Right under the air filter. For the air filter, we are going to jump over to my trike. As you can see, my death cart had the clip that holds the air filter box on, so it's zip tied in place, holding that down. I'm not going to snip those off for this demonstration. So we're going to come right over here to my trike. See, this is the air filter, and this is the clip that holds it on. So we simply peel up on this clip without breaking it off, pull up on it, and there's our air filter. And again, I don't have the best access on some of these toys. Now again, I don't have the best access on all these toys, so let's get that cover will kind of dangle there. This is the air filter. Simply loosen the wing nut, set it aside so we don't lose it. And now we're going to pull this air filter off. Okay, so this is our air filter. Now I'm sure if you're running this in the desert, it's probably going to be completely covered in dust and crap. Tap it off without breaking it. Get all the sand off it. Okay. Now what you're going to do is pull the foam off it for a moment. Stretch that off. That's what we're going to clean off. Now if this is really dirty and grimy, you can take a little dish soap and wash it and let it dry, or you could just bang it off, get all the dust and dirt. That's the pre-filter. This is the actual air filter. So with this being a paper air filter, it's going to be really tough to clean like the foam pre-filter. But what we can simply do, especially if we're in the sand, is just keep tapping it off. Tapping all that sand and dust out of there. And that's going to do the best we can to get all the crap out of the outside, help it breathe a little better. Now, in the long run, you're probably going to need to replace this with a new air filter if it gets real dirty. You could also try an air compressor, blow this out a little bit. But ultimately, if it's super dirty and the dust won't just bang off it, you're going to need to replace the air filter. Here, our pre-filter is reinstalled. It's going to keep the majority of the dust and crap out of our main air filters, the disposable portion. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our air filter back on. And it's going to go back on just like it came off. Now running these in the desert, I don't run mine in the desert, maybe someday. Running these in the desert, it's important you keep that cleaned out to keep it running optimally. Alright, put our cover back on. So this has pretty decent access. You'll probably have similar access to the Predator motors on the mini bike. We're simply going to do the same thing. We're going to loosen up our wing nut that holds the air filter on. Set that aside so we don't lose it. Pop our top off. Now you see this is a pre-screen on this filter, so if it had any dust and crap, you can go ahead and bang that out. Blow that out. Get any crap out of there. Now we can go here, we got another wing nut on this air filter. Take that off without losing it. We're going to go ahead and pull our air filter up. And while this is a little bit different shape air filter, it's got a little more surface area on it. I could probably use one of those air filters on this mini bike. One of the round ones would probably fit without an issue. But I don't think, I know this one would not fit on those. So again, with this air filter here, you got your foam pre-filter material. You can take that off, shake it out, blow it out, or if you just want to do a quick, get the dust and crap off it, tapping it, brush all the dust off, and go ahead, let's reinstall. The air filter is important on these motors because they don't have an oil filter, so any dust and grime that's getting sucked into the carburetor, into the engine, is going right into your motor oil, and it's going to wear and tear on your motor or stop it from running, especially in dusty and crappy environments. This one's actually got a pretty good filter system on it, better than some of my bigger stuff. Alright, there we are. And that's how we clean out the air filter. Now ultimately, you'd probably, if I was bringing one of these to Wasteland, I'd probably get a spare air filter. Yeah, if I was bringing one of these to, not this one, this isn't a Wasted mini bike, this is just my demonstration mini bike. Yeah, if I was bringing one of these rigs to Wasteland, I'd make sure to have at least one spare spark plug and a spare air filter, and know how to do this. That way my bike doesn't have any downtime while I'm out in the waste. Alright guys, thanks for watching the latest installment in my Wasteland small engine maintenance episode videos. Hopefully this spark plug slash air filter episode helps you in changing out a spark plug if you need to, or checking it, and dusting off that air filter, letting the air flow freely in that motor. So hopefully this helps out some fellow Wastelanders out there, keeping their mini bikes, their death carts, their small engine Wasteland rigs up and running at the festival. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down in the bottom. I'll try to point you in the right direction and help you out. Hope you enjoyed this. Tune in for a next step. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Tune in for a next episode. Tune in. I might have another episode. Yeah, I'll probably have another episode. I think we'll go over toolkits next week. Thanks for watching, guys.